Okay, I'm live, I think. Is it working? Yeah, okay, it's working. Awesome. Good to be back. Actually, I think my mic setting is incorrect. One sec. Let me fix that. Oh my gosh. Logitech G Hub. Why is it upgrading? I didn't tell it to upgrade. Look at this thing. It takes... Oh my gosh. I didn't want this. Okay. Is that... I don't think that changed anything anyway. I probably didn't need to do that. Okay, let's see if the chat is working. Test. Should be working. Yep. All right. Cool. Cool. What's up, T251? Welcome back. It's been a sec. Took a week off. Had a work trip. And actually, you know what? I want to show off photos from my trip, so let me go curate some of those real quick. Get some of this. Probably this one. Oh, this is a classic. Grab this one, this one. Okay, yeah, this is good. This is good. 15 pictures. How am I doing? Doing good. Doing good. I'm a little tired today. We had the Super Bowl yesterday. And I ate myself sick last night. So I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted, but that's okay. That's okay. It was delicious. What can you do? What can you do? How about you? Have you been doing some more speed runs? My daughter's been working on the Ada fight. Trying to beat the Bell Beast. She's pretty close. I think she'll get it today, actually. I think she'll get it tonight. Four mask shards run. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's look up the categories. I'm not familiar enough with the categories. Game. Got your own category, I see. Any percent, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I found you in this list. At one point. It's 30, 39, 50 something, right? Am I in the wrong category? Judgment. It's in category extensions. Category extensions. This thing. Aha. Oh, there you are. Boom. 23 minutes. Nice. Holy cow, you're only 5 minutes off the top. I mean, I understand that 5 minutes is kind of insane in a speed run, but this is a new game, so 5 minutes is so doable. That's super cool. That is super cool. Do you have a new record on Judgment that I don't know about? Because I can't find you. Or am I doing... Because you were right in this range, right? In the 39 minutes? So let's check in the first page. Change something. Okay. Cool, cool. But yeah, that's pretty cool. You're on the board for 4 master shards. Today, even. Congrats. Although I guess that's yesterday. Well, that's really cool. I'm still just blown away. I think it's super sweet that you do that. I've lost my tab. I had... Is it W3? Okay, W3 gamepad API. Is that what it is? I mean, it's got to be because I've got it zoomed in. There it is. This is what I'm looking for. I'm wanting to get sub 23. Then I'll go back to the Judgment. Nice. That's cool. That is very cool. Sub 23. Hey, what's up, Night Owl? Long time no see. How was the trip? It was awesome. I've got the pictures downloaded, so in a sec, I'll probably wait for Sir Lunch-a-Lot, and then I'll start sharing the pictures from the trip. Let's do bumper and stick. Left bumper. What am I listening to? I tried to switch up the playlist a little bit. Got like Dead Mouse Zelda going on or something. We're gonna skip that one. I need to change the names on these. L stick button. I hate that so much. And it's 10. And I'm assuming 11. Yep, 11. All right, what's next? We got select back. What did I call it? Back? Yeah. Back. That's 8. And start, I'm assuming. Oh. Is 9. What's next? Is that everything? Oh no, I just need the guide button. Guide. Guide. And it is 16. Okay, and then I do that. Let's see how my buttons are doing. So I've got this, D-pad is working. That's working. These work. Start, back. Doesn't have touchpad. This is the guide button. That's working. Stick, stick. Nice. The touchpad's not working though. I wonder if I can just guess what the button would be. Hey, what's up, Strix? Hey, I saw that you streamed the other day. Shout out to you. What's that game called? What's the game you were playing? Oh, you took it down. I'm sorry. Maybe you didn't want people to know. I did notice that there was no audio. Bloodstrike. Bloodstrike. There we go. All right. No. 17 is not a button. Okay, so I can't get the touchpad button, it seems. That's okay. Oh, wait, did I even build it though? I don't think I built it. Let's try that again. I did get the touchpad button. Aha! I just guessed. I just went 17 because the last one was 16. So look at that. I can get the 17th button. Touchpad. Touchpad button. Used OBS, but not sure how to set it up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not very good at it either. I have been using, let's see, what's it called? Stream Elements, OBS, and it's kind of nice because it's got a bunch of stuff built in for like streaming on multiple platforms, but it's also kind of terrible and really, really buggy. And when I've submitted bug reports, they're just like, send us logs. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I care that much, you know? It doesn't take me that much longer to like do my workarounds for the bugs than to like figure out how to send logs. This is pretty awesome. Keyboard input, controller input. Got all of the buttons. I don't have the mute button. I think I still have that controller. I feel bad. I stole my brother's controller to test and haven't returned it. So let's test out this controller because I can get the mute button too. Probably. Let's see what the mute button. See if I can get it. I'm assuming it's going to be 18. I'm just going to bump it. Okay. Got the other controller in. Did it work? Oh, I have to refresh. Huh? What the heck? Why can't I get controller input? Have I not connected it right? Oh, I could do a little intro. I don't think I'm sharing anything crazy here. So I could do a little OBS thing for you. So when you do like a game view, so let's switch to my game view. You put in the game capture and you can have it capture a window, and then there's like, you can capture audio as well. And then over here, you got to make sure that like for example, this is the game capture. There's this like advanced audio settings, and you got to like put it on the right track. By default, I think all of these are checked, but I try to like split them up so that if I'm recording, like for example, I don't want music on anything that gets recorded. Because I'd like to add my own music to my own videos when I'm chopping it up. And so, yeah, and then like the capture card, I don't want the audio from that ever. And so I just uncheck it all. So anyway, just play around with it. Have fun. I think it's pretty fun. But I cannot get this controller input for some reason. This is a... Oh, there we go. I just had to unplug and plug it back in, as always. Okay, got all those inputs. Oh, about the chat? Yeah, I can show you what I do. I've got this thing called StreamerBot. Streamer.bot. I think it is that the website, in fact? I think it is. I'm not going to open it here. I'll open it off screen. Yeah, streamer.bot. And it just like integrates with all your platforms. Well, okay. I don't know if it integrates with all platforms. It appears to have 4 platforms. And then there's like this chat thing. So let me pull the chat thing over. And then you go over here and you go to overlay, and you can kind of set up your overlay, and it shows you like this stuff. This is like a preview. And then you just copy this URL. So you click here, it copies a URL. And then you go over here and there's this thing called a browser. So like when you add a thing, you add browser. And so it's like just displaying a URL. And then, yeah, you put the URL in here. You say width and height. I put my background to nothing. Although I don't know how important that is. And then, yeah, there you go. Then you got chat. Also, like I have the chat in OBS as well as just a little preview, but I actually like the StreamerBot preview a lot more. Okay, so there's touchpad, there's guide button. No, I don't have the mute button. I wonder if I should try just bumping this. Just going up and up until I find it. No. No, okay. I'm just gonna say there's no mute button. That's fine. All right, we can get rid of this controller. Sorry for hijacking the stream. No problem at all. No problem at all. I'm a yapper. I'll talk about anything. Okay. But yeah, I've got basic input done. I think the next step is audio. I should get like a little audio file. How about I grab one of my pops? Droppy Ball audio assets. Oh, which pop do I use in Droppy Ball? Audio manager, is that what I called it? Yeah, I use 8 and 9. There we go. That's a good one. So I'll grab this. Oh, but the problem is I don't have any kind of audio importer. I have not written an audio importer yet. So that's not going to work. Let's see if I can turn on the sine wave stuff. Let's see how easy that is. Oh, I forgot this guy's... He's blue right now. So if I go to... Huh? Did I change the name of... Oh, I'm in the wrong project. There we go. Handmade. Do I have the sine wave? I do. I do still have it. But I don't have math.h, do I? What's going on here? Yeah, I think I have to, real quick, just include math.h. And then turn that on. And then I believe play sound is already used. Yes. So now, if I build... Oh, that killed the project. Oh, that's because I changed. Okay, that makes sense. So let's run it. Okay. Play sound is still working. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let's see if you can. Yeah, I don't see it getting captured anywhere. Let me try to capture that real quick. We'll do Mojo Engine audio. And it will be... Oh, I still have it called Handmade Hero. That's funny. Let's change that. I don't want it to be called Handmade Hero anymore. Nope. This one. Mojo Engine. Okay. Now, bring this over. Mojo Engine audio. What? Name is already in use. Oh, so I already added it. Mojo Engine. Okay, so now let's see how that works. Can I add something after the fact and it still shows up on stream? Can you hear it? It's just a sine wave. Just a single tone. Let me listen to the stream. Yeah, so you can kind of hear it. I've just got like a little, oh, sine wave is audible. Hey, what's up, Lane Hogan? Welcome to the chat. What brings you by? What brings you by? Okay, so anyway, I'm going to try to get that sine wave to play in the browser. That's the plan. I see Game Dev Engine. I watch Game Dev Engine. Nice. Sorry, I said that. I'm like dyslexic today, I guess. I see Game Engine Dev. I watch Game Engine Dev. Nice. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to do... Oh, shoot, my camera turned off. Let me fix that. Am I back? Where am I? There I am. Okay. So I'm trying to get my web port done. Followed Casey for about 80 videos or so before I fell off Handmade Hero. Yeah, I did like 30 videos, or maybe I think I technically did like 26, and then I'm trying to go my own way. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, it's exactly what I wanted. So anyway, really basic game. I mean, it's not even a game. Sorry, really basic engine right now. Just got basic input, basic screen rendering, but this sprite is actually this guy. It's an A-sprite file that I wrote a custom loader for A-sprite files. So that's kind of unique to my engine, I guess. Like, obviously, there's probably plugins for that on other engines. But mine's, like, hot reloaded. And so, like, if I change... Oh, well, it's not actually hot reloaded in this. Let's show off the hot reload. And let's turn off the audio. Play sound. This one. Okay. I'm going to turn this off for a sec. And I messed up the RGB. Like I de-swizzled my RGB. So the color is going to be off, but this is like, you can still kind of see. So if I save, boom, hot reload. Save. Save. It's awesome. I'm so happy. And so the idea is that I'm going to have like a single sprite sheet that'll just be like an atlas. And so anytime I change the sprite sheet, I just reload it. It should take like no time at all. And so it's just going to be like a nice, easy hot reload for my engine. So I'm pretty proud of that. I think that's a pretty cool feature of my engine. That's pretty much all I've got right now that's like really custom. Oh, actually, that's not true. I have one more custom thing. I did like crazy controller input stuff. And the big one is that I have touchpad input. Oh, you can't see it. I have PlayStation controller touchpad input. And it has 2 points. So if I put another finger on there. And that was hard to do. That took me 5 weeks. Yeah, so it turns out, where did I put it? I put it in Win32 input. So what I'm doing for the input system is I'm doing two kinds. So for Xbox controllers, so I've got load X input, or no, load Xbox input. If I've defined game input, because I wanted to be able to try different input systems. And so if I've got game input turned on, then I use the game input library. Otherwise, I use X input. But X input doesn't work for the PlayStation controller, at least. No, X input definitely doesn't work for PlayStation controller. Game input does, but it doesn't give you a lot. Like I wanted everything, right? I wanted to be able to hit this button, the guide button. I wanted to be able to hit the touchpad button. I wanted touchpad input as well. It wasn't doing the triggers correctly. And so what I did is I also did, what is it? Is it read? Yeah. I did raw input. So I did raw input for every other controller other than Xbox controllers. And the way you do that is there's this thing called the Gamepad DB. Gamepad DB. This thing, which is just like, it's a publicly available, here, it's like right here, SDL Game Controller DB. So SDL released this essentially, and it's in their experience, all of the controllers' IDs. So like the way you find it is like this right here is the product ID, and then it'll be like this right here is the vendor ID. And then you get like the A button is going to be button index 2, the B button index 1. And so you parse this, and that's how you get all the input for every controller mapped to the index in the HID spec. So I did that, and yeah, it was a lot of work, but it's awesome because now I have like all the inputs, at least on Windows. Technically, all of that stuff was already done on Mac, so I don't have to do that for Mac. I haven't looked into Linux at all, but I've heard that it's not too bad on Linux. One of the craziest things was I couldn't just use raw input for Xbox controllers because it turns out that the triggers on an Xbox controller are the same input. They're actually an axis with the same, and so like if you press the left trigger, it actually just gives you like a -1 on the axis, and if you press the right trigger, it gives you a +1. And so if you press them both down, you actually just get a 0, which is useless. And so Xbox has their own like software to read that, and so that's why you have to use X input, and it's really stupid. I hate it. So that was another cool thing about my engine, is that I've got like all of this input stuff going, and I'm pretty happy about it. But yeah, nothing fancy yet. I want to do a few fancy graphics tricks, but nothing too crazy. I'm mostly targeting pixel perfect games right now. I have a dream of putting something on a Game Boy Advance cartridge. And so I'm trying to keep everything fairly low level. I'm like way more interested in learning how they made games in the 90s than I am interested in how to make games in 2026. So maybe that's a flaw where like I won't maybe make a ton of money doing it, but it's super fun. Although I do want to compete in game jams with my engine, and so that's why I'm doing the web view. GB Dev is pretty fun, yeah. Yeah, I looked into it. There's basically like, I think there's a Game Boy compiler that I could use. But yeah, haven't done it yet. We'll see how it goes. GBDK. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out later. That's like I want to have a game first before I start adapting it to the Game Boy Advance. So yeah, my plan is to make like a pixel perfect game on Windows and like make it somewhat modern, but then to go back and adapt it to a Game Boy game. Because I kind of want to learn, like, what do we have now that's like modern, using all the memory and all the space, like all the storage we have on modern systems, and like all the corners I have to cut to get it down to work on a Game Boy. I want to learn that. I think it's going to be a lot more fun to go from Windows to Game Boy than the other way around. Strix just posted in the Discord. Would you play When I Make It? Touch grass, survive your relatives. This is awesome. I love the concept. Would I play it? If you made a game, I would play the heck out of it. That's just the honest truth. All right. So, audio. Yeah. I've been just kind of asking AI to search things for me. So, I'll typically do this. Write me a tutorial. Would I play it? Yeah, I would definitely play it, and I would play it on stream. Like, not even a question. If anyone in my Discord or my chat makes a game, I'm gonna play it. Like, that's like the coolest thing ever. All right, yeah, write me a tutorial for how to play sound using Emscripten. I have just the sine wave implementation from Handmade Hero right now. Can't type today. You're locking in? I love it. I love it. Oh, let's zoom in a little bit. Y'all probably can't see anything. Okay. Get current position. Callback. Oh, uses a callback. All right. AL. Open AL. I've never heard of this. I'm such a noob. Open AL. Cross-platform 3D audio library. What am I listening to? We're gonna skip. I don't like having voices. Okay. Man, AI's tutorial is getting less tutorial-like as I go along. So we're going to create 2 buffers. But what are these? Create 2 buffers. Gen the sources. Gen the buffers. I mean, I'm assuming it's the, what is it called? The primary and secondary buffers. And then I only care about the secondary buffer, because that's kind of what I'm doing in the Windows implementation. Oh, I need to add OpenAL. Okay, why use OpenAL instead of a raw audio worklet? Audio worklets in WASM require shared array buffer and complex threading headers, which are a nightmare to set up. Okay. I hate that AI does this. Like it's babying me. It's saying normally developers don't want to do this, so I didn't give you a tutorial with this. And I'm like, no, I want to learn. I want to learn it all. Like, stop giving me libraries to do stuff. But I don't know. Mscripton's OpenAL implementation is actually written in JavaScript. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just, it's doing too much for me. I don't know. Like, it got in my head. It got in my head that I'm using Mscripton and not doing it by hand. Like, I can technically, like, you can technically compile your C code to WASM just using Clang. And then you just create a JavaScript bridge. And now I'm like kind of regretting not going that path. There's a few reasons. So the first one was the IDs. Where did I put it? Yeah, right here, right here. The Mscripton event is only 64 characters, which truncates the string enough to destroy the product ID. So I can't reliably get that. And I don't care to with my web platform. So this is a note here to stop future Mojo from going down that rabbit hole. It's not working. My brain wants to do everything the hardest way. Yeah, basically like the problem is they make that, they like pack the ID, and this isn't actually an Mscripton problem technically. Only senior dev rejecting libraries, literally made to simplify life. They're made to simplify life, but they do it by giving you way more than you need. And then also, like, you know, it's essentially removing the learning. Like, I'd rather write the libraries myself. Because then I know I wrote it, first of all, so it's secure. Second of all, like, there's not going to be like a strange update someday that's going to add something that I don't need and slow all my code down. The libraries that I'd be writing would be written for old code as well. And so I know that it's always going to work instead of just using like a bunch of modern practices that could be slower. Anyway. So you can do, what is it? Is it num? Ooh, I can't remember. No, I don't want Mscripton. Var ASDF equals, I swear it was num get, no. Crap. I thought it was like this. How do I get it? Gamepad event, gamepad interface, get gamepads. That's what I'm looking for. Get gamepads. What? This. That's what I want. It's gamepads. Navigator. Ah. Navigator. Crap. Navigator dot get gamepads. There we go. That's what I want. And so now ASDF. What? Oh, do I have to do some input and then do it again? There we go. All right, now I got a gamepad. So yeah, look at this. And I think I can zoom this in a little bit. All right, so the ID comes in as wireless controller, standard gamepad vendor, whatever, like this. But this is, you know, something like let's say 70 characters. In fact, let's just put it in here. So if I paste it right here, I'm at 65. So this is 66 characters, right? And so what happens is these two get cut off. And so I can't get the full product ID, vendor ID. And so I can't do any like validation to know what the controller is that I'm using. Like I can't reliably do that because mscripton truncates it. Whereas if I wrote my own JavaScript bridge, I could get the whole string. I would give myself a lot more characters. I'd probably give myself like 256 characters or something. And then I would be able to parse this and reliably get the controller type. And can't do that right now. So there's like one thing that mscripton doesn't do well. Just one thing really. But then yeah, like technically like OpenAL or even OpenGL, like it gives me these from mscripton, but what it's actually doing is it's making a JavaScript bridge that like creates all these OpenGL functions for you to use in C. And I don't know, I think I'd rather do it myself. Which is so stupid because this is just for game jams. Like I'm not trying to release a game on the web. I just really like having that learning, you know? So I don't know, like what do I do? Should I tell AI like I don't care that it's a nightmare to set up. I want to learn. Or do I suck it up and just do the simple thing? Because this isn't what I want to release on. Like, that's the funny thing. This isn't even OpenAL. It's just JavaScript that they turned into an OpenAL API. Thread safety. Audio worklets in WASM require shared array buffer and complex threading headers. Like, what's complex about these threading headers? As a handmade project, as this is a handmade project, I am not afraid of complex threading headers. Just give me the lowest level version of this. Don't use OpenAL. Exactly how dsound or WAS API works. Yeah, let's see. That's what I'm using, right? I'm using dsound. Yeah, dsound. The audio worklet processor in JavaScript, a tiny script that runs in a separate thread and calls into your WASM memory. Shared array buffer, a block of memory shared between your main thread and the audio thread. Okay. Since you have two threads touching the same memory, you need to use atomic wait and atomic notify to prevent clicking glitching. Okay. The build flags are this, shared memory 1. I think I already have that. Nope, I have allow memory growth. So that'll be the linker flags, and then thread pool size is 2. Oh. And I need cores. Okay. Create a file named audioprocessor.js. Yeah, so this is me making my own bridge, right? Oh, let's go. Getting some Pig Step by Hylant. Nice. No, Hellant. Okay. Yeah, so then I do this thing. Oh, wait. EMJS. This JS block sets up an actual audio graph. So this is basically like I write this thing and then I write JavaScript code inside it, right? Ooh, I don't really like that. Since you want to go level... Yeah, I have to use this because I'm using Emscripten. Ugh. Man, I'm really regretting that I went with Emscripten. I should have just done it myself. Because I hate this so much. You're like writing JavaScript inside your C code. Oh, man. That's nasty. Going this route requires you to handle the sample rate conversion if the user's browser isn't 48 kilohertz, and resynchronization if the audio thread starves. I mean, honestly, like, audio definitely scares me. It was the hardest thing for Casey to do in Handmade Hero. It took him more days than anything else to figure out. Shoot. Keyboard callback. So I gotta resume audio. No audio can play until the user interacts with the page. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's definitely looking like if I use Emscripten, I should have to use OpenAL, or else it's just a total nightmare. So we'll do that. Let's write a little note to myself. Well, actually, first let me add the linker. I need to link it like this. We'll do L open AL. Okay. That's fine. And then where's my notes? Where should I put the note for this? Probably just wherever I put the audio stuff. With Emscripten, it's going to be best to use the OpenAL bridge for now. Because, how's it going with the game engine? it's going all right. Yeah, I'm like kicking myself a little bit because I chose to use Emscripten just because I didn't know when I started this that you could build you can build your web code with a C compiler. I did not know that. I thought you needed the Emscripten compiler to do it. And so I went with Emscripten, and now I'm regretting it because I've done all this stuff and there's like a few flaws in it, and it's not exactly like what I wanted. Like I wanted to learn how to do everything, and it's kind of doing a bunch of stuff for me. And so, yeah, I'm kind of regretting going the Emscripten route and not just writing everything myself. But again, I didn't know. So anyway, I'm writing notes for myself to say, with Emscripten, I have to do this. Anyway, because I'm definitely not going to be writing JavaScript code inside my C code. That's crazy. That's what this was saying. Like basically, if I try to go the like vanilla route, oh dang it, camera turned off again. If I try to go the vanilla route while using Emscripten, I have to use this like EMJS thing, which has JavaScript code inside it. It's the worst. So we're not doing that. So yeah, with Emscripten, it's going to be best to use the OpenAL bridge for now, because otherwise I have to write JS code inside my C code. And I'm not doing that. Ideally, go back and stop using Emscripten. I'll do that another time. It's gonna kill me though that I'm not doing it this way. Ah, shoot. Maybe I just go for it. Yeah, it's whatever. All right, back to the tutorial. So I need this. AL include AL ALH and then ALC.h. Then I create a device, a context, 2 buffers, and a source. This is another thing, like GLUint is this is a thing from Emscripten that gets used everywhere. Anyway. Okay. So we'll do globals. Global AL context, right? No, ALC device. And this is a context. No, that one's the device. C context. Although I should probably call it like audio context or something. Sound, yeah, audio context. Global GLUint buffers, sound buffers 2, and then the source. Let's make it a little bit more descriptive. Sound source. So now I have to init the audio. We'll just do it right here. Internal void init audio. Then I assign the device. ALC open device. And this will be null, apparently. Context. That's dumb. No, it's not. What did I call it? Audio context equals ALC create context. Is that correct? Is that correct? Yep. And we get the device. And then null. Make context current. Make context current. And then I have to generate sources and generate buffers. Okay. AL gen sources 1 source sound source, and it's the address of it because this one is not a list or an array. This one I'm generating 2 buffers. Okay, so the audio loop. You need a function that checks if a buffer has finished playing, refills it with your handmade hero sine wave, and puts it back in the queue. Which this does look, I believe, pretty similar to what I'm doing in here. Let's check though. While running, because I believe I have another while loop. Yeah, right here. There's 3 while loops. My brain might be a little too slow for this today. Gen source I. The heck is that? So I get a source. So update audio. And where does the update audio happen? I'm going to assume that this init audio needs to go like here. And then where does the update audio go? At the top of your game loop. Okay. Yeah, that checks. So it'd be right here. Update audio. Let's write that. Internal void update audio. AL int. Oh, and I have to pass in the sound buffer. That's right, that's right. Okay. What did I call this one? Is it just sound buffer? I'll just call it buffer. Buffer. And do I already have that? I don't have my sound buffer. LP direct sound buffer. Let's see how I do this. I think I probably just do it inline. I don't have a global for it. Yeah, sound output. Load direct sound. Clear sound buffer. This thing. This is the LP direct sound buffer. And then where's the sound buffer? There it is. So there's the sound buffer. And then I get fill sound buffer, which is that. Okay. And then I call, where is it? There it is. Game get sound samples. Oh, it's just right here. Get sound samples, and then I fill the sound buffer, which I don't think I need to do with this implementation, right? Because it's going to do it for me. Yeah, so this is game get sound samples. Okay, okay. So yeah, let's make the sound buffer. So let's grab this code. So it looks like I create the sound buffer every time before popping it into the game code. So let's do this. So we paste it like this. Oh no, this will be in the, this will be in here. So I don't need to do this. Game. So I don't need to do this anymore. Do that. What's this memory? Game memory. Do that. Got the thread, and the sound buffer is that. But now I need sound output, which is pretty simple, I believe. Ooh, I need sound memory. Yeah, it's not telling me how to fill my sound buffer. So I might have to come up with it myself. So sound output samples is the memory. So I do need to allocate some memory here. This thing. Hey, what's up, Sir Lunchalot? Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I'm floundering here with the web audio, and I don't want to work on it anymore. So we're gonna look at some pictures of my trip. How's that sound? I've heard your pain. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so for everyone who doesn't know, I took the week off last week because I went to Taiwan. And yeah, I love Taiwan. Awesome place. I went for work this time. It's kind of a dream come true. Yeah, we have a manufacturing partner in Taiwan at work. And yeah, they sent me. I think like we did a little restructuring at work. And so now I'm in charge of the hardware that gets made at this Taiwan site. And so yeah, my team is in charge of it now, and they sent me because I speak Chinese. And so yeah, it was awesome. I'm just going to do a little bit of we got a little wife reveal going on here. So this is the day we arrived at night. It was a little rainy, but this is like a fun little street. I think that this street is kind of like, or like this area is kind of like trying to be Akihabara in Japan. So it's like really for like young people, anime lovers, you know, the otaku world lifestyle. So yeah, there we go. There's me in this place is called Shimanding. Anyway, love this place. Oh, these pictures are a little out of order. Anyway, this is what's called. Oh man, this is a really out of focus picture. This is called Bing or Shaved Ice, and it was incredible. There's me at the Taipei 101 lookout, cheesing it up. You thought my wife was Chinese? Nope. She just is learning Chinese. But yeah, we're just a couple of nerds that like Chinese. We think it's a cool language. Yeah, these are really out of order. This is the Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall, Jiangzhongzheng. And yeah, in there, they got like a Abraham Lincoln type thing going on. Anyway, this is a cool picture. I thought this was hilarious. They have to tell people to not squat on the toilets. Hilarious. Yeah, these pictures are super out of order. But yeah. There you go. So just some pictures of our trip. Had a lot of fun. So you did talk Chinese with her for fun. I fell for it. Yeah. Yep. Anyway. Just a little trip pic sharing going on. I actually like it was totally a dream because they really only made me work 2 hours a day. And so the rest of the time I was running all over the city. And I think I'm still feeling it. I'm still a little tired from it because like I was go. I would wake up at like 6 and we'd go to like a really good breakfast joint or like a flea market in the morning. And then we'd go into work. And the second I got back, which would have been like, then like we went to Taipei 101. There's like an observatory deck on the 89th floor. That's pretty cool. Also, I don't know how much you guys follow climbing. My wife and I like to climb. And so is working / staying there on the menu for you? No, I like America too much. That's my answer always. Like anytime I'm in Taiwan, like I love it. I absolutely love it. And there are parts of it that I wish would be incorporated in America. But like there's so many things that I'm like, oh, I can't drink the water here, or oh, the toilet paper here sucks. You know, like it's just little things get me and they send me right back home where I'm nice and comfy over here. But anyway. So anyway, if you guys follow climbing, you probably know that Alex Honnold climbed the Taipei 101 like I think 2 weeks ago, right? Like it was super recent. And so we went to the Taipei 101. We wanted to like see how hard it would be to climb it. And so like everything is like pinches is what they're called. Wow, my hand is like phasing out. So there would be like beams, maybe the size of my phone, right? And he's like pinching them to climb up the whole thing, right? And so we went to the corner that he climbed, totally roped off. They're like, people, please stop climbing it. And so anyway, we went up and like reached over the ropes and like tried to like hold on to the pinches to see how hard it would be to climb. And honestly, like not too bad. Like I thought it would be like way harder to grip it. Not too bad. But like putting my foot on it, like I tried to get my foot up on it and that slid right off. So he's grabbing it and he's pulling so hard in to get like to stay on the building. And then the other thing is like when you're there and you look up, like the building literally looks like it's coming over on top of you. Like you have to look so far up. And so the scale of it is insane. So it's funny because like I watched him climb it on Netflix and it looked like him grabbing the holds looked hard. And then the scale of it looked like, oh yeah, like that's like probably doable. But then when I'm there, it's like the opposite. It's like, oh, the holds weren't too bad, but the scale of it is insane. Like I can't even imagine climbing to the top of that. Like even if I was roped in, like I would be so cooked. I don't know. I couldn't do it. So Taipei 101, really cool building. Definitely go check it out if you get the chance. Yeah, a couple other fun things we did. Yeah, and he had no safety. Absolutely insane. It was awesome to watch. I love the free solo movie. That's so cool. Oh, there's actually another movie I really liked that was about a solo climber. What was that other free solo movies? There's another one. Do you guys know the one I'm talking about? Yeah, let's do rock climbing documentaries. The Dawn Wall. If you haven't seen The Dawn Wall, that is a crazy watch. That is a crazy story. Definitely go check it out. I think is that the one? It's gotta be. Tommy Caldwell. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That movie's so insane. Yep. See ya, T251. Thanks for hopping in. I actually got to go too, so perfect timing. Yep. Well, I'll be back on tomorrow. We're doing the newsroom again, and we'll be talking about game dev news. So come check it out. I'm slowly trying to get back into my non-work trip life, and so some YouTube videos will be coming, but no promises.